How's it going, everybody? It's good to be with you again. It's Richard. I'm back here once more. Today, it's going to be a quick video. We're going to be taking a look at the latest RDA that combines what vapors want nowadays in a dripper, at the same time maintaining the quality and the performance of one of the most reputable RDAs to date. Okay, let's go ahead without further ado and check out the Mutation X v4S by Indulgence. I've been vaping on it, trying to find out how different it is compared to the previous version. I mean, how different is the Mutation X v4S, which is the latest right now, compared to the version 4? Not much, really. It's the same, you know. But what Indulgence did was just turn the 3-post design with the version 4. Right now, the v4S has got a velocity style deck to make life easier for all of us to build on. You know, nowadays everybody wants a velocity style deck, okay? That's it. That's all there is to it, okay? Everything else remains the same. It's still your 22mm diameter device with, you know, adjustable 510 pin, white board, Chuff drip top there. An adapter that comes in a box with the box as well to change to your personal 510 drip tip if you so wish to, which we'll get to see in the close-ups, alright? Bottom and side airflow and everything else, all the same, alright? Comes in all different colors as well. So looks like that's it for this video. No, I'm just kidding. Especially for the benefit of those of you who don't own a Mutation X V4, maybe now you can have a good look at it. We'll dive into the close-up. We're also going to take a look at the velocity style deck as well. Come back, tell you how much it costs before we wrap it up. Alright, catch you in a bit. Our Mutation X v4S and the box that it comes in. This is an authentic product that is manufactured by Unicig. So this is the Indulgence Mutation X v4S. So that's the top, that's how it looks like. At the side you've got Indulgence, the logo, certification logos, same thing. And over here you have all the different parts that make up the dripper. Scratch and check authenticity, but instead they say scrape off the coating, which means the same thing. This kit contains contents of the package and their website, szunicig.com, which is shenzenunicig.com. So this is your quality assurance, qualified card, pass quality check, and you have some spares here. Let me just start off with the spares bag. Of course, in the spares bag, your device actually comes without the grub screws in there, so all your grub screws are going to be placed in the spares bag. You've got to take them out and transfer it onto the device itself. So still you've got another 4 spares, and you've got all these little silicone plugs here, just to let you know, this plugs that we have here for you to plug your air holes if you don't want the bottom airflow hole, which we'll have a look afterwards. And you've got an Allen wrench, O-rings as well. Basically that's about it. And also on the side here you have this little polycarbonate extension cap for you to put on your top cap. Again, we'll see that afterwards. You have the device here. I'm going to just quickly take off the device and we'll come to that shortly. That's your Mutation X v4S. Putting it aside, and last but not least you have this little 510 drip tip adapter for you to attach onto the top of the device. Again, we're going to put that aside and come to it later. So let's zoom in for close-ups. Mutation X v4S logo engraved, and the finishing on this, beautiful brush finish. You know, there is definitely a lot of difference when it comes to an authentic product and a clone. You've got your white bore Chuff drip tip here. Underneath, Mutation X v4S with a serialized number 6140, and your 510 adjustable contact pin here. And it's got a little protrusion out, if you notice, from the threading here, and this little protrusion, which means you can actually use this on a what we call hybrid mod. Alright, so your air holes here, still got those diamond air holes, 9 on each side, so you have a total of 18 altogether. Next you want to take off is your drip tip, held on by a single O-ring here, Delden Chuff drip tip to keep away heat insulation. And this little top portion here, you can actually unscrew this if you want to add on the extension cap. Alright, so this comes off, which is very similar to the previous Mutation X V4. Take this off, and all you got to do is just take this. If you want to put on your personal 510 drip tip, you could either screw it direct down like that onto the top cap itself, and then followed by your own personal 510 drip tip, which I've got the uncrustable here from Vapor Shark, which is really nice. I've enjoyed using this drip tip because it doesn't leave all those little crumbs that you have on your lips around here. That's how it looks like if you have your own personal 510 drip tip. And otherwise, you can also add on the extension cap if you'd like to. And you must be wondering, will it make any difference if you add this on in terms of flavor or vapor production? Personally, I've tried it. It'll just give you a cooler vape, and if you're afraid of spit back, it will help. You're not going to get any spit back because of the extension here. Your lips are further away from the coils, and to me, I think it gives you a slightly cooler vape than what you'd normally have if you have it all the way direct to the top cap. So this is how it looks like with the extended cap, okay? Alright, so if you don't want it, you can just remove it like that. It all fits inside. You got to be careful with this threading here when it comes to polycarbonate tanks. You don't want to strip the threading, so be very careful when you're screwing it down. So with this, you have it direct onto the top cap itself. Not that you're going to get any spit back out of this. I've been, vaping on this. I have no issues at all. But if you do have spit back, I've got people asking me about, spit back from your dripper. What you can do is tilt your coils to a slight angle, about maybe 15-30 degrees, and let the spit back hit against the wall of, the barrel. You should be fine. And that's your airflow. Be very careful because it's very sharp. You don't want to cut your hands, all right? So you can do dual coil. Single coil, you'll be using just this. The other side is closed off. So single coil and dual coil capable. And that's your airflow at the bottom here. You've got 3 different sized holes there. Okay, so those little plugs that I showed you earlier on, if you don't want to use your bottom airflow, you just want to use these 2 side air holes here, all you got to do is just take out these silicone tabs here and push it inside here like that to close off the air hole. Okay, that's how it goes. 1, 2, and you got another 2 spare here. So those are to help you close off those air holes if you don't want bottom air holes. Alright, so apart from that, let's have a look at the deck. This is your Velocity style deck right now, and I'm going to compare it with the version 4. Okay, sad to say this is a 1-to-1 clone because I've never received anything from Unicig for past reviews, so my apologies. I have to use a clone to just show you. Hopefully it's the same. So basically what I saw is from this is the same. You can also remove this and add on to the extension here if you'd like to. So, and your drip tip is also the same Chuff cap. Alright, top part here, this is the same as well. Push it off and you have your 9 holes on each side, same thing. And that's your deck here. That's your 3-post center block with 2 holes, 4 holes. And this is the version v4S. This is the previous version 4. Okay, everything else is the same. 3 different sizes with air holes here. Okay, these are your air holes. 3 different sizes. Air going from the bottom here up from underneath your coil to keep your coil cool, at the same time with the top cap from the side of the wall hitting onto the top of your coil to keep it cool. Okay, and there you have your juice well, which measures about 5 millimeters deep, so that's plenty of depth for your juice. So the cotton, once you've wicked it, what I'll do is not have too much cotton because there's limited space in there. You just want your cotton to be able to go down, touch, and sit on your deck here, soak it up, and you want to have space here for airflow to give you optimum wicking. Those are your grub screws. Not all grub screws are born equal, so what happened with the first time I built it, I actually, tighten it a little bit too tight, and it still does snap off your wire, which is what happens now, see? So be very careful when you're building, okay? Don't have your grub screws too tight, otherwise you're gonna snap your wire off like that. You have your peak insulators all around. I'm just gonna take this off. Those are your peak insulators on the positive pin, and that's it. Once you've wicked it and you want to put this cap back, it's always advisable put some e-liquid around this so that when you put your cap back, it's not going to cut your O-rings. Apart from that, you have the top cap here, and if you've got dual coil, just put it down, adjustable as you close and open up your air holes. All right, so if you want to have a single coil build, just turn it to this side and you have this side closed off, this side is open. This is for single coil build. Dual coil, just turn it to this side and you have both sides open. Your airflow, what else is there? That's about it. So that's your Mutation X v4S. We'll get back topside, we'll vape on it and talk some more. Well, like they say, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. And that's what Indulgence did, They upgraded the Mutation X V4 with a velocity style deck and called it the v4S right now to make it better. Price-wise, I'm pretty sure, in fact, I am very sure because I googled up, it's the same as the version 4, still very affordable at around $30 US, okay, or less, or a little bit more, somewhere around there, okay. So if you're getting one, you might as well go for the v4S for the sake of the velocity deck, because it's so much easier to build on. So that's the Mutation X v4S. We'll take another vape before we wrap it up. And like I said, this is probably the shortest video I've ever done. All right, let's go for it. Still chucks at 0.52 ohms, firing at 35 watts. Until I talk to you again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Till then, till the next one. Bye for now. God bless.